What's up, guys? Thanks for joining me today on this adventure. Today I'm in Charlestown, Indiana. We're going to be taking a look at something that's abandoned. Something that was a video. This was requested to do this video back, back in the winter. It was requested for me to come out here and check this place out. I'm at what's left of an old abandoned amusement park. It's now turned into a state park. And check us out over here. Those remains. It's all out down through here. Some over there, and then there's some heading straight down this way in the same line. So I wonder if there was some kind of like a bridge, like a walkway bridge or something like that went through here. I don't know. It's very cool though to see those things. But we're going to try and beat the weather. It's kind of clouding up out here a little bit, but we're going to try and beat the weather and get down there and take a look at what's left of this old amusement park. Got the spring running out. It's like it reminds me of one of those like fountains that you can buy. Well, it looks like clean water. Let's see if we can walk up here. Maybe we can get ourselves a drink. If I don't fall. Let's see where that comes out at. Way up inside there. It's really tempting to drink that water, but I think I'm just going to hold off. Check out those holes up there. Imagine that's a perfect spot for animals to hide, take shelter. And you hear a bird. They hide up there and keep dry. And I'm not going to stick my hand up in there. Might be more than birds in there. Might be a bunch of snakes. If I sound winded, I am. I've been having to climb a huge hill, and I tell you, when you're out of shape, it's not easy on you. Up there, in there, big old hole. I wonder how those holes were formed. I don't think water would have gotten up this high. I don't know of any kind of animal that can dig in the rocks like that. I don't know. Check this out. Middle of the woods, just walking, and I stumble across this. It looks to be like it's part of a bridge, an old bridge that cars used to go across. Because, as you can see out there, there's another part of it. Let's go have a closer look. Look at this. Here's this. Way back on top, way over there, is the ending of that bridge. And I assume this was the supports for the bridge, because there's one here. Look how massive it is. And there's another one across this creek over here. I never knew that was out here. Just goes to show you there's all kinds of interesting things you can find just walking out in the woods. This is cool. See, right here is pieces of that bridge that's crumbled off. Been laying here for years. Well, I ain't gonna move. This is totally incredible find out here. Talk to me, goose. I will say that there are multiple trails out here, and if you come out here to this park, you want to find the remains of this place, you need to go to trail number 3. Number 3 is the one that you want to look for. I think that is really incredible. It's creepy but cool. Okay, so here we are again. Another bridge. Go figure. So back in 2011, this bridge was moved right here to this spot. You remember a few minutes ago we were down creek, down that direction, and I showed you what looked like supports of an old bridge. This is it. This is the bridge. This is where, that's where it originally sat, was down the creek. And this is the Portersville Bridge. And this opened up in 2011. It was moved back in 1999. And think, back then, you know, think back in the 1920s and 30s, people coming down through here, you know, to this beautiful park, and they would come in by steamboat. A lot of travelers would come in by steamboat, come down, drop off people at the other end of the park. Or people would park their cars and would pay $0.25 to go across the suspension bridge. There's all these cars parked, all these Model Ts out through here. There's a picture of one of the steamboats. All the people. What's this say? June 28th, 1920 maybe? And something else at the top of this pole, you see that? That's where the floodwaters was in 1937. Now, I'm going to show you how high water would have had to have been to get up there. So you see that, and look, water is down there. It would have had to gone all the way up to here to have flooded that. That is a whole lot of water. A picture of Rose Island back in its heyday. Right here's the Ohio River. You can see right here the whole park. The golf course back here. That have been really something to have been here back in its heyday. Here's another picture. Of course, Indians used to come out through here too, back in the 1700s. Indian tribes like the Miami, Delaware, and Shawnee were present out through here in Clark County. Here's another picture. And here's after the flood. There's not much that remains, but still there's a few things out here. We'll walk out there and we'll take a look at everything. Three ways to get into the park. There's a steamboat, there was a motorboat, and there was that old suspension bridge. And it sounds like there's a barge going across the river right now, because it's right over there is the Ohio. And right here is the entrance to the park. Remains of all the remains of what would have been the dance hall out through here. Looks like maybe the fireplace for it. Would have probably covered this huge area out through here. You see down there, that blue sign there, where the floodwaters was. The remains of the swimming pool. I guess there must have been a building, maybe like to change clothes in. Right here maybe. You can go swimming right there. Alright, I'm ready to go swimming. Well, that's swimming, there's no water. They drained the pool and they didn't tell me. Now what am I gonna do? Back in the 1920s and 30s, when this was still open as a park, all this brush wouldn't have been here. There would have been nothing but cottages out through here. And you would have had the most perfect view of the Ohio River. There's like a boat dock way over that way. This would have been amazing to just been here back then and spend hours just watching the river go, watching steamboats go up and down the river. A lot about the recent flooding we had in the late winter, but it was close to pretty well historic flooding like it was back in '37. The reason I know how high it's been is because you look at this debris right here. This would have been about right about the edge where water would have been at. And I think it's been higher, judging by how the sticks is pushed up against through here. I say it's been up higher than this. Look at all that mess down there where it's been. What's that green thing right there? What is that? What is that, like a type of buoy or something? A lawn chair down there, a children's power wheel. All kinds of junk down there. Probably washed out from somebody's home. Some of that stuff. I like to know what that green thing is though. That's really cool. It's where the steamboats would have approached. Steamboats would have dropped off people right here. And they would have walked up this ramp. Seen a big lettering right up there saying Rose Island, welcoming everybody. Had a big electronic sign that beamed out. And in case you're wondering, it would take 120 minutes, 90 to 120 minutes from Louisville to here, each way. And that was by steamboat. Here's a picture of the park. Right there. It's been right there. If you're looking there. Here's a picture of the hotel. It's a beautiful hotel. Looking at would have stood an enormous dining hall. Fish that was caught like bass right here on the Ohio River. Fish that was caught right there will be cooked up that day and served. Here's a picture of the dining hall too. And I'm guessing it's 1920, I'm assuming. Here's the outside of it. That was a big place. A real big place. So I want to thank you all for joining me today on this great adventure through the remains of Rose Park. And I really enjoyed this, but I'm exhausted. Walked 2 miles on the other path and realized I was on the wrong pathway, and then walked another good mile to get down to here. So I'm exhausted. I am hot. It is muggy out here. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll catch you guys next time.